Well, it used to anyway.
Now, I have had some iron butt poker games
Oh, yeah.
where I was sitting there 3 and 4 days in a week, and
Yeah. By the way, iron butt at Kojak's really not that bad because the chairs are super nice.
they are
Super nice.
I like the dealer chairs. The dealer chairs are comfortable.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those blue ones. Look at that. You can see the back frame right there.
Those were expansive chairs.
Yes, they were.
Super nice. Yeah, these regular old chairs, they feel good. I kind of want to figure a way to take one home.
These chairs?
Yeah. I don't know if I'd be asked back to commentate, but
Office Depot, $99.
No, they're more expensive now.
yeah, they're probably
Me and Amanda
way
went and
more
looked for
expensive.
office chairs. They're way more expensive now.
Yeah.
Way to go, Biden.
It's it's this. I'm gonna blame it on the streamers. I like to
Let's
blame
go,
Biden for
Brandon.
everything, but those streamers, they're jacking the prices of chairs up.
Let's go.
Freaking Twitch.
Yeah, that's.
Oh,
I do like
after
so. We got a set of queens.
There we
popping off
go.
Right here.
There we go. Come on, Ricky.
We got top 2 by Maxwell. Ricky's got a set of queens.
This is going to be
Carrie's got queen
Carrie's
with
got
an ace kicker.
top pair,
She's got
top
a king
kicker.
with an ace kicker.
Or
And
king with an ace kicker.
a
And
Broadway
she's got
draw.
A Broadway draw. Yep.
Yeah, this is going to be an
Rob's got a
action
Broadway
pot
draw.
right here. Carrie goes ahead and bets it. I like that bet. Unfortunately, she's behind by a lot.
I'm
but,
guessing she's going to get called in 2 spots.
oh yeah,
She did.
she's got 2 callers, but it's a
10.
good. There you go. That's what she's looking for. It's a good bet to inflate the pot for when you hit your
Of course,
draw.
Max is looking for face card or a 10 too. I mean,
That is true. That is true. Yeah, Max has a couple different ways to hit
a
that.
king would be pretty dirty right here.
Oh, and
How
instead
about
it's a
oh,
4 of hearts.
Hearts get there. Who has hearts? Nobody. has
Nobody.
hearts.
had
Nobody.
hearts.
Ricky checks around, it looks like, and Ricky takes it down with his set of queens.
Keep forgetting to hit check.
There we go. Chip count.
She got rid of it before we could read it.
I'm sorry.
Good job.
Here,
What
will
do
it
we
pop
got
back
here?
up for you? No, sorry.
No, it won't.
Yeah,
Yeah, the idea when that pops
Here,
up,
you can
give
look at
our-
it right here. Here's their chip
but
count.
The idea is so our viewers can see that, see who's
Oh,
leading.
well, we can tell you right here.
Eric's got 5.2K exactly, but Reagan a little bit ahead of that, 5.4K just about. And after that, a couple of players with 2.5K thereabouts.
2.5, 2.6.
Yeah.
Everybody else
So
is about
pretty
two.
close, pretty even stacks, except for those outliers above 5K. And you can see them right there on the table. That is a massive,
But even though,
massive
you know,
chip
I think
stack.
what's the smallest stack we had? 1900.
Yeah.
1920.
One double up, and you put a dent in any of those stacks there.
Huge dent.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you're one of the chip leaders
Yeah.
right there. You're top 3.
Yeah.
So anything can happen, especially in PLO. I mean, and it really comes down to one card
Yep.
will change that. It really is dependent on how the players can navigate those spots and get themselves into the position where they can double up like that.
Well, unlike Hold'em, but in any poker game, the whole idea is to get your money in good and hope it holds on.
And hope it holds.
And there's a little more variance in PLO than there is, in Hold'em.
Right.
But the fact that you can, all in at any moment in Hold'em makes a big difference too.
Yes.
I wish, and I've been trying to get them to have a pot limit Hold'em game here.
Yeah.
Pot limit Hold'em is way bigger than no limit Hold'em. Way
Pot
bigger.
limit hold'em gets crazy.
Well, yeah,
Because-
everybody calls. If
Yeah.
you cap it at 20, everybody calls it. 20 around the table.
And the right bet usually is pot.
Yeah.
in PLH,
But-
it
yeah,
is
but
usually just
pot
pot.
limit Hold'em is way bigger.
Yeah.
And pot limit Hold'em is very much a game of position.
Well, I'll play that with you if you want to sit down after this. We'll see if we can get
Yeah.
a table going.
I'd love to play it.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. We got a queen on the flop, a 7 and a 5 of diamonds. Looks like nobody really holding diamonds. We don't know what Reagan has, but Chris?
Garbage.
I was about to say.
Bad garbage.
I put him on ace jack.
Actually, he's playing with Daryl. He's probably going to take it a little more serious playing with Daryl. He gets great pleasure and satisfaction out of taking Daryl's money.
Yeah, Daryl is a great player as well.
He is.
So
Daryl
you
is-
have to be on your game.
Daryl is one of the most solid players in West Texas. Period.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's fantastic. He was, when we had Raymer Fossilman come down to do the clinic, Daryl was one of the attendees.
Yeah, he was.
He was one of the
swinging
panel.
off his nutsack during the whole thing. I saw it.
Daryl-
No,
No, Daryl was excellent. Daryl was
no,
an
Daryl's
attendee.
Daryl is. I've had opportunity to talk to Daryl.
Yeah,
And, I mean, of course, we've been friends for 25 years. Well, he's known me since I was a kid.
Uh-huh.
And Daryl is very, very knowledgeable. And when I've had some trouble with my game or leaks and things like that, he's always been willing to say, what I'm doing at that
Yeah.
time.
Oh,
and
very generous.
you know,
A lot of poker players don't do that.
no, but The good ones do.
Uh-huh.
You know, the old timers do. I'm not saying Daryl's an old timer, but you know what finally turned my game around when I was younger is a guy pulled me. I was playing in Lubbock 4 and 5 days a week, and just getting bashed. I mean, I drive up there and come back home down 2,000 every day. And this went on for like 6 months, you know.
Right.
And I finally had an old timer who was as good as they get. We're standing outside one day outside a game, and he just took me kind of under his wing. He said, "Why do you play Ace King so hard?" You know, and he started talking about different hands, and I mean, Daryl's the same way. Daryl will absolutely take your money on the table, and do it with a smile on his face, and you know,
very gentlemanly demeanor.
It's all a ruse because Daryl will cut your heart out.
He's a shark. He's a shark. Don't get me wrong, but he's a gentleman of a shark.
You know, Daryl has always been smart about following the money. If there's a game that's weak, Daryl will follow that game. He'll go to that game.
Oh yeah,
it's smart. You know, you can criticize him all you want to, or call him a chicken hawk or whatever, because that was like always kind of the joke. Is Daryl goes where the money is.
That's the whole reason
he goes to games he can beat. And you know, I've been telling this to my son because he wants to play in this certain home game that's going on, and you know, in this home game, there's, 40,000 on one table and 20,000 on the little table. He wants to go buy it for $300. I said, you have no business there.
Yeah, there's no reason.
You know, when at his house, him and his roommates play 2 or 3 nights a week, and you know, it's a little game, and he beats them out of $150, $200 a night.
Right.
Stay there. Yeah.
Stay where you have the edge.
And so Daryl, you know, Daryl is very much an edge player. He will go where he's got the edge. That's where he's going to play. And why would you criticize that? You know, it's. I've heard players over the years criticize Daryl going to play at such and such game because so and so play. I'm like, he can beat that game.
Yeah, keep the edge.
Why would you not go play elsewhere?
Keep the edge.
Daryl's not a social player. He's a sure enough player. You know, and there's a big difference. Reagan is not a social player. He's a sure enough player. I'm not. You know, there's guys in this room. Dante, Alex. I mean, there are guys around this room that Braxton. They're not social players. They're sure enough players. We're here to play for money.
Right.
You know,
right.
and every one of us would bust our grandmother if she sat across the table.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Now
you
we
have
give
to
it back
have
to
that.
her in the parking lot. But you know, we're gonna bust her in the table. You know, we're not gonna let grandma starve. But
I hope so.
But here's the other thing too. Most players like that, every one of them has a killer instinct at the table. But there's some of the most generous people outside the table.
Oh yeah.
You know? And for the most part, you know, most players that are like that, they're also decent human beings.
Very true. You know, I've noticed that the richest people that I know are very generous with their money, but they're very stingy with their time.
Right.
And I think poker players fall into that category too, because your time at the table is more valuable than any dollar amount.
But
as long as you have the edge at the table.
I think versus somebody that is extremely wealthy from business, investment, that kind of stuff, where you're right, where their time is more valuable than their money.
Right.
To a poker player, that's all you're here for is money. It's such a money driven, you know, it's 100% money driven game, and so for a poker player, we constantly think about what's in our bankroll.
Right.
You know,
right.
and we're constantly, just like an investor, what's the expected value and what's down the road.
Right.
But the difference is that investor doesn't worry about his money because he knows it's growing someplace else. We're having to garden ours. His is growing, you know.
Yeah.
And so it is a little bit different. But most people are generous.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There are even in it doesn't matter what industry you're in or profession. There are always sorry people.
You're going to find that, yeah.
You know, and poker players have their share of sorry individuals too. You know, and they have their share of con men, and they have their share of Ponzi scheme guys. I mean, it's all here.
100%. Yeah, that's very, very true.
You can sit down at a poker table and see every facet of life from extremely rich to extremely poor.
Indeed.
And you can always tell.
And everywhere in between.
In between, and you can always tell who's playing with their rent money.
Yep.
You can always tell because they're the ones the loudest at the table, crying.
You peg me?
No, not at all.
No, I'm kidding. I did make a joke one time that I was playing with my rent money, and everybody like verbally gasped. Cool.
Okay, good.
Thank you. All right, we can pull up chat now.
Yep.
Hey, we got some chat going on here. Basil, always one of the top chatters. how's it going, buddy? Hope you're having a good time watching. Zach also. Zach Carter saying we got some problems. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's news to
Y'all
anybody.
need to be fired.
Yep. Also not news to anybody.
Yeah. Threaten me with a good time.
No, we're here because Kojaks is fantastic. Honestly, that's what I got there.
Yeah, that's me too.
And Carrie's got aces and queens. Takes down a pot. Not a huge pot, but hey, not too bad there.
You know what? If every pot I drug was $145, I'd be pretty happy.
I would keep that up. I would keep, like you're saying with that edge, comment. Just keep it up. Keep it up.
But that's something I tell people all the time. That is, it's really easy if you have basic skills, and I say basic, and a little bit of discipline. It's fairly easy to come to Kojaks and win $400 a night.
It's a game of patience.
It really, and it really is. You don't have to come up here and win 2,000 in one session or 4,000. You come up here and win $400 a night.
Yep.
4 nights a week, 5 nights a week. That's a pretty good living.
That's a good profit right there.
Yeah.
That's a good profit right there. Yeah, and it is a game of patience. Now you'll run into spots where you'll go card dead for 2-3 hours at a time.
Oh.
But
or months.
Yeah, months at a time. But overall, if you can average that, $400 a session, that's still a pretty good session.
Well, and going back to like guys like Daryl, myself, Ray, we all keep up with our hourly rate.
Right.
You
have to.
And
you have to. You got to be smart about it. If you want to take it seriously, you got to be smart about it.
Yeah, if you want to come here and just have a good time, drink beer.
This is a great place to do it. Ask me how I know.
Throw off a couple $100, then throw it off. But
yeah.
But we have players like that all the time that come play all the time.
Yeah, so if you're looking for a splashy loose game, you'll usually find it here. You got players like me, and it's hard to call those good time players fish because they're not taking it as seriously as a fish would. You know what I'm saying?
I think I've only played with you one time.
Twice.
Have I played with you twice?
Yeah, you played with me in a cash game one time. You played with me at a tournament another time. So one time per each type of...
I suck at tournaments, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, me too. You did way better than I did, though. You did way better than I did. That was one of those card dead moments that I just really couldn't... Every time I played a tournament here, which is only 2, I'm just completely card dead.
I will say that, knock on wood, the last 2 tournaments I played in, I cashed in the first one, and then we chopped up first, and that last one not for last. So
yeah, you got to be more aggressive with the tournament structure. And then the other
what's
thing too,
bad, the only reason I even played, I sat down to play in the tournament. The first hand I play, I get busted. I played one hand,
zing,
got busted, and it made me mad that the guy was even in there.
Right.
So I rebought.
Yep.
By the time we got to 7-handed, there's 1,655,000 in play.
Woo.
I've got 1,155,000 in front of me because there were no more cheap bets. There was no more
time.
Yeah, and I ran good. I can't say I would love to say that because I just willed it, but
right. I think tournaments are more luck oriented because
to quote Basil, I was a luck box.
Luck box. Luck box, bro.
Yeah, because he was sitting right next to me. He goes, luck box, luck box. All night long, you're a luck box.
Oh, man. Yeah. Actually, I say that I was card dead, but literally the first hand I had in that tournament that you played with me, I had ace-king spades. Unfortunately, I ran into trips and a straight.
Not by me.
It wasn't by you, no.
That was the cash game. I was ugly to you, if I recall.
You beat me, but it was kind of a cooler. We both had kings up, but you had kings and tens, and I had kings and sevens.
Yeah. And you shoved all in on me, if I recall.
Yeah, because I had kings up on the flop, but you turned kings up.
No, I talked to you, didn't I?
No.
No, we checked the turn.
Yeah.
Check the flop, and you moved all in.
No, I bet on the flop, and as I'm putting my chips in, you hurried up and put your chips in. So I thought, this guy doesn't have anything. I've already got 2 pair. I'm good.
And then the 10 comes on the turn, and you ship it on.
And I shipped it on you because I was like, well, I'm going to get called.
Yes, you did.
And
you did
I
get
sure
called.
did. I sure did.
Look at Carrie with the nuts.
Love that.
Just
Love
a monster.
Love to see it.
Come on, Carrie.
And
I want to see a deuce of spades. Deuce of spades, deuce of spades.
Oh, come on. Wouldn't that be excellent?
Oh, I hate seeing that. Does anybody have 5-6? Nope. Oh, Rob, ace is full.
Yeah, Rob's got the aces full now, pulling Carrie's nuts right out of her hands.
I don't know if that sounded
weird.
good.
That sounded weird. We both looked at each other.
Oh, that I'm not sure that's how. Yeah,
We're getting wild. These technical difficulties got my head in a whole kind of other space.
yeah. And as soon as you said it, I'm like, I don't think
I
that.
don't think that's what he meant. I'm not sure.
Pulling Carrie's nuts right out of her hand.
You know, go ahead and quote me on that one.
Oh, that's going on a T-shirt.
That's going on a T-shirt. Hey, we got new merch coming soon at Kojak's.
Oh,
Pulling nuts
my
right out of her
gosh.
hand.
That is awesome.
Too
I wonder
fun,
why that
too
little
fun.
mic icon is on the
I'm
screen.
not really sure what that is. I thought that was like a Discord or a Twitch icon or something. Looks like a character of some sort. Oh, is that a Pokemon? Is that what that is? Is it Weedle? It's Charizard?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I do know Daryl probably going to let this hand go if he has anything to do with it, but I think there's a couple of straddles out there.
Look at Basil commenting too to Lori. Hey, you better back off their hand. Stop flirting with my gal.
Basil cracking me up. Poker is so sick. Yeah, you love to see it. You love to see it. It looks like we're going, probably going 5 ways to the pot. No, I'm surprised to see a fold to a $100, to a $120 3 bet there. And Ricky even lets it go. Let's see if Donald can hang on to his hand. I doubt it. He does. He keeps his position. Nobody really with a great hand. Carey, I think, has the best of it right now. Kings and 10 on the flop. 2 spades. Donald has top pair. So he's got kings and 10s right now. Daryl does bet. Everybody folds and he takes it. Daryl doing okay, 2.6K right now.
Yeah,
Chip leader still at 5.7 for Ray.
But if you'll notice, I think I want to say Daryl bought in for 2,
Sounds about right.
maybe 25. No, he bought in for 2. But Daryl is the one that he's going to grind all night long.
Yeah.
He's going to grind.
Take those sure thing pots. They don't have
Sure.
to be big,
Nope.
but like you said, if you can win $145 every time,
Yep.
might as well
Yep.
do it.
Daryl is always going to grind, and that's why Daryl probably has one of the higher winning percentages up here, the higher win rates.
And that's all you need is that win rate. Unless you're me and you win the small pots over and over and over and then lose the giant ones.
Yeah.
And then go broke.
Well, the trick to it is don't go broke. You know,
That's the hard part. Yeah, you got to get out. Like, why are you playing Ace King too hard? I got to get out of there. And Carey picking up a hand under the gun. Not too bad there.
No, I kind of like hers.
Yeah, it's all right. 3's a little low, but not too bad. Not too bad.
Reagan raises to 100 with a
With
mystery,
a mystery hand. Here we go. And
And
looks
Reagan
like
takes down $30.
taking it down. See the PFR, Billy actually pretty high up there on the pre-flop raise percentage. 30% of the pots Billy has raised. Interesting to
That
see
he's in.
that he's in.
That he's in.
Yeah,
Which you're going to see that with the better players at the table. You're going to see.
you should
Or
see
we-
about 30%. Yeah, you should see the VPIP probably around 10 to 15% is what I'm told is optimal.
Yep.
On a stream game, you may go as high as 25-30% if you're just feeling loose and splashy.
Well, it's funny how the camera makes people play different.
It does, and it really does too.
And in Reagan's case, it adds 20 pounds
Of Tabasco.
on his beard.
It's a good beard though.
It is a good beard.
It's a better beard than I can grow.
It's a manly beard.
Dude.
Manly beard on a 12-year-old.
Yeah, Rob picking up a pair of queens. Billy decides to, looks like call it. Oh no, he raised it to 30. We got a call from Reagan for 30. Reagan won too many hearts. Looking to get in there and swing that big stack around. I'm not sure
Yeah.
that's down to right either.
No, that is. That's the right thing. Swing that big stay.
Yeah, okay.
Big stick, big stack. I mean, it's, you know.
Okay, all right.
No, that was good. That was actually a good analogy. It's a whole lot better than pulling Carrie's nuts out of her hand.
I have a feeling by the end of tonight we're gonna.
I have a feeling by the night we're both fired.
A couple of yeah, right.
Oh, look at Carrie flopping a monster.
There it is.
Oh, and Billy's got the nuts though.
Oh man, for now.
But she
Carrie's-
can't make a straight flush. He's got both blockers.
Oh dang. The 9 of he does have the 9.
Yeah, he's got both. So a club would be
Unfortunate.
detrimental.
Unfortunate.
Right
Yeah, that's one of those situations. I don't care what the odds are. I'm going after the straight flush.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I don't care, and you never get paid off.
No.
But-
I mean, I love Carrie's bet here. I mean, she bet the pot.
Great size bet.
She's got Broadway with the queen high flush draw. Does
And
Billy want to get? Yes, Billy didn't want
Billy
to
gets
gamble.
out of there.
That's the right lay down.
And
He wasn't getting the right price to make that call.
Exactly. And
Great
she-
bet by Carrie and good lay down by Billy.
She knows exactly that Billy is aware of the pot odds. He's aware
Sure.
of all that, and so she pushed him
Sure.
out. Just don't
No,
give
that
him the
was-
right odds.
And she pushed him out with the best hand.
That
But
is true,
but
she
she
did.
also got that draw that could lose her everything.
Right.
Out
yeah.
of there.
Negative implied odds right there. And
Very
looks
much
like,
so.
Looks like we got Billy straddling for 20. Love to see
Yeah.
that. May have been the first straddle that we've seen tonight.
Reagan's done it a couple times.
Okay, Reagan's
Yeah.
done it a couple times. I was going to say we've had some technical issues, so when I say seen, I literally
Yeah.
mean seen.
Maybe, yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
But it looks like we've got everything sorted out now, so good to see that. Good to see that.
Reagan even wears his hat like an old man, kind of on the top of his head, cocked to one side.
You know, that's how I wear my hats. But I also have a cane and gray hair, so maybe I am an old man.
Maybe at heart, at heart, yes. An old soul.
An old soul
That's what it is.
with an old body.
I like Daryl's hand.
I like Gary's hand.
I like
those
Carrie's
queens.
hand. Yeah.
Love that.
But after the flop, they're just a pair.
That's true.
Yeah, and she won't make trips or quads.
Yeah, definitely not.
They're
all
all gone.
queens are accounted
Yeah.
for. Rob with a pretty good hand,
Ace
though.
5-5.
Until that flop comes out, though. Not a
Anybody
great
have a
flop.
5? Oh yeah.
Billy.
Billy has a
Billy's
5.
got trip fives.
Rob has queen high hearts.
Daryl's got a pair of aces on that board. Now the thing is, when you're playing hold'em and you're holding, and the board pairs on the flop, and you're holding the other card, you think, well, odds are pretty good that the other player doesn't have that.
Yeah.
That's not the case in PLO.
Billy's the favorite here, but he's got to fade the world right here.
Yeah, he's really got to fail. There's
Oh.
another king.
That changes things.
That changes not too much. Billy's still
No,
with the
nobody had a
best
king.
hand. Yeah.
Yeah. So if somebody would bet here, Billy would have no choice but to lay it down. Yeah, Rob's doing exactly what he's supposed
Oh,
to.
look at Billy
That's
laying
exactly
it down.
what he's supposed to.
Oh, unfortunate. He shows Rob.
He bet that hand in position.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Rob's supposed to do right
Yep, that was a
there.
good.
If he wants to win, because he knows he can't win the pot without betting it.
Yep, he has to bet to
And
win.
nobody can call him.
Yep. Oh man,
Great bet, Rob. That was a great bet.
Rob gets one through. Man, that was a fantastic.
And this
bet.
is where I would like to have seen Billy come out with a a third size bet or a pot size bet, third size, third of
Sure.
the pot or less.
Sure.
Because by the time it gets around to him, he's going to find
know.
the king
Yeah.
and he takes that play away from the button.
Right.
But he's in such a bad position. He's first to act, so
Yeah.
you just kind of have to hope, and
Yeah.
you absolutely can't think that 1-5 is good right there with
Right.
a queen kicker.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's very true because there could be easily another 5 out there with a higher
yeah.
kicker.
Or just somebody with a king, with
Right.
a naked king there.
Naked
And-
king, and that's why when you're four-handed
Yeah.
at the end of the run out.
So that's why I think Billy. Either way, no, Billy didn't play the hand wrong either way. It just if he comes out betting there,
Yeah.
he takes that pot. And again, we can see everything.
we know that's
Yeah,
the difference. We know, but when you, like you said, your first act.
But analyzing his play right there, like I say, it wasn't wrong either way. But if he comes out betting, I would have preferred to see.
Now, would a king really check raise from the first position?
No.
Yeah. So
No.
you're kind of not
So
making
if you
a
bet
great
the
line.
5, if you bet the 5 right there, they don't know if you got a king or a 5.
Right. That's
You
true.
know?
Yeah.
And if you run and if you do it it's a small value type thing. If you do it and somebody comes over the top, well, you're done anyway.
Right.
Because the people that were left in the hand, nobody's going to come over the top of him.
Right.
Rob's not going to come over the top for sure. I mean, he's the
Oh,
tightest
yeah.
player at the table. Carrie's not going to. So he just had to fade Reagan. Really, is all he had to fade in that hand.
Mm-hmm.
Reagan might sniff it out, but doubtful.
Tough sniff.
Yeah, that's a hard
That's
one
a
to
tough sniff.
do. But yeah, I would like to I'd like to have seen a little bit of a raise there. Hey, we got Brendan walking in.
We got Brendan in here.
Just taking money and running. I don't know.
That's all I do.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
taking
good at
money
here.
and running. Yeah.
How's the live stream go, guys?
It's going
Going
good.
well. We've smoothed out the issues. Everything is
Good.
going well. now.
We've talked a lot of trash about Reagan and his old man hat.
Right. Well, you can talk trash on
You
his hat,
have-
but he's gonna take your money at the table.
He's not. We
You
watched
have.
him play all night. No, he ain't taking nobody's money. He ought to go play the kiddie game. Like free poker's probably his speed. Just
I've stayed out of it.
I'll take this bet.
Yeah.
Reagan is probably, arguably, one of the best players
and
in our
I
league.
have to preface here. So when I came walking up to the table tonight, they just played the first hand. When I
Oh
came
wait, we
walking
have
up.
it all in. Look, Billy going all in right here for
Let's see what we have
1.2k.
here. We got our full wrap.
He's got the full wrap drawn to Broadway, but he is a 2-to-1 dog here against Reagan.
With two pair.
But Reagan with top and bottom
Top and
is
bottom
beat,
is
is beat by obviously
world?
several hands.
yeah,
The
yeah. Top
world?
and bottom is not a comfortable place
But
to
these
be.
two do have obviously a lot of history.
And it
So
looks
we'll
like
see if he
Reagan,
can.
he wants to lay it down. I kind of think he wants to lay it down.
And this is actually a good hand between two guys that are pretty dang good players.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, again, so you're looking at 67-33. I like Billy's hand here,
Yeah, Billy has a lot of ways to improve.
and especially when it's checked to him, and he can right.
Oh yeah.
Well, and
He's on
the
the
thing
button.
is, he basically made the odds even. I mean, he's 2-1 against. He just made the pot 2-1 for Reagan to
Very-
call. I mean,
very
you know,
good
so
point.
it's
Very good
we'll
point.
see. Yeah, Reagan's
He
gonna lay it
does.
down.
He lays it
I
down.
think, I
It's
think I would lay it down there too.
Yeah.
tough lay down.
But so anyway, when I walked up to the table tonight, I walked over to Daryl and Kerry, and I'm like, "Did you just buy all those chips, or something?" And Daryl's like, "Yeah, it's first hand. I just bought them." Joking, and I said, I figured you had to buy them. I knew you didn't have that many won already, Kerry said, he sure is talking a lot of smack for somebody not sitting down at the table. And I said, well, I can belly up to the bar. And Reagan said, we'll play 10-handed if you want to play. I'm like, put me right next to him. I said, but I will eviscerate you on the live stream with the English language. Just get ready. So I've been tagging on numbnuts there all night long. Yeah.
Yeah, do it while you can here, because
I can do it at the table. I've done it at the table.
I'm not saying you haven't,
Yeah.
but
All
the
I'm
odds are
trying
coming
to-
out at what Reagan was there in that hand.
I'm just trying to prevent Lindsay from getting fired. I can't go too far.
Lindsay's doing a great job tonight.
She is.
Yeah, dude.
She
The
left
question
us
is
in here a
a
minute ago like, y'all run it. I'm like, I don't know how to run that part of it. Good luck.
If you guys want to keep this job,
Threaten me with a good time. We've already had that discussion.
Yeah, fire him out of the two. Let's
Yeah,
fire
the two,
him.
yeah. You can't fire me. I quit.
I haven't heard that in a while.
I just would hate to lose the income I make from doing this.
I know. They pay us. They give us a dinner every once in a while.
Yeah, I just got half of a slider
It wasn't
from
even-
my daughter.
Yeah,
My
it
daughter
wasn't
paid
even
for it.
from
Yeah.
No, but this is a good time, and we appreciate you guys watching, tuning in every week, and checking things out. If you're trying to get an edge on your opponents just from watching this, hey, we're here for you. Or if you're just trying to watch and have a good time on this poker stream, we're here for that too.
Back to the good players. I assure you, they watch this.
I know they do, and it's funny, you can see them at the table sometimes
Yep.
on the stream, watching in real time. I know Jade
Well,
always has her phone up. I wouldn't be surprised if that's what Eric's checking right now.
And like the other night in that tournament that we chopped. So one of the guys at the table, I won't mention his name, I played with him for the first time in a cash game 2 nights before. And very aggressive when he caught a pair. We're playing Hold'em. I look down at pocket aces. Flop comes out like Queen Jack 4. I check it to him. This dude just ships it. I remember that if he just has a pair.
Yeah.
And so the same thing happens here.
Right.
Just from playing with him and remembering that kind of stuff.
Right.
It paid off. It paid dividends because I busted him out of the tournament. I mean, it was,
Yeah,
you
you
know,
pick
100
up on the tendencies pretty quickly.
Sure, and I assure you, Daryl, Reagan, Billy, they all watch this.
100%. 100%. Well, hey, shout out to you guys watching this. And it looks like, by the way, speaking of Reagan, got 2 pair right now.
Yep,
Top 2 pair.
gonna pick up a nice little pot,
Nice little pot. Does
350.
push Daryl out of the hand there with his pair of aces.
and it's nice to watch like Daryl and Reagan or Billy and Reagan or Billy and Daryl. It's nice to watch them go at it at this table.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
That's where the exciting poker action
and
comes
don't and not to discount when Eric's in a pot.
Eric's great.
Eric is never ever barefoot when he's in a pot.
Eric is great.
Ever. Eric is his closest thing to Ruben that plays here. We go.
from. Oh, yeah.
If Ruben's in a pot, he's got something.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
Oh, yeah.
There's very little bluff in Ruben, and there's almost no bluff in Eric.
And that's what when we're talking about just come here, fold a couple of hands, take home $400. It's a game of patience.
And Rob is probably the most patient at the table.
Yeah.
You know, but he also, not that you have to have any flair in your game. He doesn't have any flair in his game.
No.
You know, he doesn't. He doesn't get flashy. He just waits for the cards to come to him,
Right.
and he plays the game.
Play the math, play the cards,
Yep.
play the game, and you're going to be a winner.
Donald will mix it up with you. Kerry will damn sure mix it up with
Carrie's
you.
a lot of fun to play against.
Yes.
I actually got to play against Miss Debbie
Okay.
last time I was
Okay.
here, and man, she's a lot of fun to play with.
Whew.
You talk about table talk, you talk about splashing around.
Yes.
And that's what makes the game exciting. You know, a lot of players, unfortunately, you go to the casino environment, you go play against grinders, and
Uh-oh.
think, whoa, 3 hearts on the flop.
Anybody have hearts? No hearts.
Nobody.
Nobody has a heart in their hand.
Nobody, but that's going to scare the action off, I'm pretty sure.
And Billy knows that. He's
Yeah.
got the scare card.
Yeah, Billy got the ace of hearts. Love to see that.
But nobody really. Well, Donald's got jacks to.
Yeah.
He won't call. He
He's
may
gotta
call.
set it. Well, yeah, Donald, I wouldn't. I think that's a pretty fair
Carry
call.
call. What carry call with?
She's got
Oh,
a set of fives.
Oh wow.
So both players really drawing to a full house, hoping the board pairs.
So I like the fact that they picked up on Billy is bluffing.
Right. Love that. Oh, and a 10
That doesn't-
of hearts. Doesn't really change much.
No.
Doesn't pair the board. Doesn't bring too
Gives
much
Billy
in.
2 pair.
Yeah, Billy does technically have 2 pairs.
He's fixing to fire. Oh, he checked. I figured Billy would fire one more time would have got it done.
Oh, and another heart. Wow, what is
So this makes Billy's story even less believable.
Right.
But Carrie's got the nuts.
Yeah, Carrie's got that straight. Almost a straight flush. She's got 4 to a straight flush. If that 9 were a
I
heart.
think since Billy, so he's going to bet something, but if they think about it, his story
Whoa.
doesn't make sense at this point.
Yeah, and it's tough. It's tough, really, to fold a straight to. Sometimes, in this case, I would say it's tough to fold a straight. In this case, because all 5 hearts are on the board, so it makes it
Yeah.
very unlikely that other
I
players.
can assure you, if it was Reagan and Darrell in his hand, they would have sniffed out that check on the turn.
Oh yeah.
They would have absolutely sniffed out the check on the turn.
Oh yeah.
And I like Billy's check there too because it does. I mean, on the other side of that, it
Little
built the
pot
pot.
control.
Yeah, because he built the pot on the flop, checked the turn. Now he can push them off.
Yeah. And still a fair sized pot, 1.4K in the middle.
And the
of
thing is, if either one of
$1,000.
them call Donald or Carrie, they win.
Yeah. We got the crusher crushing
Good
door
grief,
knobs here.
the crusher just put a hole in the wall, blowing in
I
here.
dropped the battery off the tablet. I gotta read cards from here again. Hi guys, I'm back.
Hey, we got the crusher in the house. Keeping things running
Who
smooth.
drug that pot?
Billy.
Billy did drag it.
And Billy
Yeah.
took the pot. Love to see it. That was a good bet.
He
by
bet
Billy.
600 and they folded
Yeah.
around.
No, we saw that, but it just and Carrie had the nuts.
That is really close to me.
Well, yeah, we moved it.
We can move that back. They don't need to hear me. What you want?
Just going to increase
Wait, what's that?
the volume over here. There we go. Should be good.
Yes, Misty Potter, I certainly would.
Misty's talking to us?
She was talking to us.
Misty's
Yes,
having a good
that's my
time.
sister. She said, for the record, Chris would bust his sister too at the poker table.
I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it.
I taught her how to play blackjack at a young age.
That's fun.
Oh, to this day, 40 years later, I still hear about the $40 worth of quarters I took to her in the back of an RV on the way to Wyoming.
Man, I love blackjack. Blackjack was my first love. And
I can't help that she wasn't good at math. It's just
Yeah,
fine,
that's you gotta know how to do something with math.
Have you seen that scene in Stripes where they're playing poker? Oh my, you've never seen Stripes?
I've never watched Stripes.
Oh my gosh.
Big fan of Bill Murray, but I've never actually sat. I've seen bits and pieces. It's one of those, but I've
So
never.
there's a poker scene in there where John Candy is teaching this really dumb guy how to play poker, and the guy flips over like, well, see, you've got 2 nines here and 2 black nines here, but I've got 3 sixes and I win. And the guy's like, oh, really? You know, he drags the pot.
Yeah.
It's kind of how it went on the blackjack
I
thing.
hear
Yeah,
you.
you know,
I hear you.
yeah.
It's like when Big Daddy, when he teaches the kid how to play.
I win.
Whatever. Yeah, I've got a
Yes.
jack and a 2
Yes.
and a 3 and a 6.
I win.
I win. Eric, speaking of I win, Eric boats up here. And does smooth check it. Darrell goes out and bets. Ricky making the
I
fold.
like that check.
That was a good check. And that's one of those checks where you've got so much of the board locked up that if you bet, it's going to look suspicious, and you kind of know nobody really has anything.
And I like a smooth call here. I do. Oh, he's going to raise it.
Yeah, he did raise 200.
Ricky's probably calling with.
I'm not so
I like the call
sure. Yeah.
three deuces with the dirtiest card on the planet. If he'd have called, would have been a jack.
Yeah. Oh man, that would be nuts. But he does get out of there. He does get out of there. He knows he's beat. Yeah, smooth call there. Probably would have been able to take down a little bit more on the river. But still, not hurting. They're doing okay right now. Big old stack of black chips right in front of him.
How'd you do that to get out of this screen?
Alt tab.
What button is that?
Alt is right
Oh.
there. And tab is right there.
That's
there you
cool.
go. A couple of Windows shortcuts. Now, Alt F4 used to be the close window button. It is now what Control Alt Delete used to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, so if your computer locks up or whatever, you gotta restart it. You can't move anything around. Alt F4.
Alt F4. I need to
Will
know
not
that
be
because
Control
my
Alt Delete.
MacBook was acting a little funny the other day.
Well, it doesn't work on Macs. That's a Windows. These are Windows
Whale.
commandos.
I also don't know how to use my MacBook though, so
Well, maybe start there.
had it for a year. We're still learning.
So yes, Misty Potter is watching our live stream.
Hey, Misty. Good to see you.
Hi, Aunt Misty. Call.
All right, looks like we've got another pot of ruin. Rob with a fair hand. Reagan.
And yes, my sister is the one that got me into this golf tournament this weekend.
I see,
So
for charity.
thank God my fiance is a nurse, so she can find my spine on some driveway that's out in the middle.
Yeah.
Or when I have a heat stroke or
Yeah,
something.
Did you
yeah.
say
right.
driveway?
Huh?
Did you say driveway?
Fairway.
Fairway.
You said driveway.
Driving range, fairway. comes
Fairway
together.
doesn't matter. Wherever I have the
You got
stroke
them
at.
mixed.
the
Words
heat
are
stroke.
hard.
All right,
Words are hard.
Words are
Oh,
tough.
Reagan flops us the nut straight.
Love that.
So did Rob.
But it's the nut straight for now.
So did Rob. Carry a
Yep.
set of threes could be detrimental to Carry's stack. Eric's gone. He won't stay.
Well, Kerry goes ahead and checks it. Very connected board, but you're right. I would feel safe with a set of threes here. Bottom
Yeah.
set, not super great, but I would feel okay calling $150. There's a jack.
Any hearts? Any hearts? Any hearts? Nope. Nobody has hearts.
Nope.
Nobody's had hearts all night long tonight.
Yeah, hearts have been hitting the board, but not the hands.
And what I tell you,
Ooh, ouch. Yeah, Carrie going all in with her set of threes. I would feel comfortable, what I said earlier, I would feel comfortable with the set of threes calling. Don't know that I would lead out.
and I would be shocked here if I didn't see Reagan try to push him off of this hand.
Man,
It's gonna be
Rob
awfully
was-
hard to do it.
couple of, and then a re-raise there. So we've got some action.
Yeah.
We got one player all in. It looks like player not shoving, but raising over
raised?
the top.
I don't know how much it raised to.
Pair the board. Pair the board. Pair the board. Pair the board. Pair the board.
Oh, it did.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yikes. Oh man, and Carrie.
There you go, Miss
picking it
Carrie.
up.
You can
Not
tell who
only
I'm
did it-
cheering for.
Not only did
You
it pair
could
the
literally
board,
see it in Reagan's face. He was
she
like,
got
no.
sixes full. She improved her house.
So Reagan will make money on. Oh, they're just gonna flip it. Reagan wins. They're gonna chop the side pot.
Wow. Chop
And
the
Miss Carrie
side
picks
pot.
up a big one.
Carrie picks up a nice pot right there.
I'm not getting fired anytime soon. You heard who I was cheering for.
Yeah, there you go.
Miss Carrie picking up a monster 1,800.
I did tell him you were making fun of him.
Who, Reagan?
Mhm.
Did he laugh?
He said, because I told him you were making fun of his hat and his shirt, and he's like, yeah, if I was really worried about Carter making fun of how I dress after the way he dresses, I was like,
Yeah. Stop kissing your boss's ass.
Shots
I mean,
fired.
seriously. It's
career.
Cuh. Here, we'll give him mine.
Abuse!
Yeah. I wouldn't hit
I wanted
George.
just to
Yeah,
bop
I'm
you a
ready.
little
I'm
bit,
ready.
but dang it.
I wouldn't hit George.
I didn't
You're
mean
my
to-
daughter. That's legal.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm a grown woman. You can't hit me. Ow, I
You will
can't.
always be that 6-year-old girl who I busted her butt. Yeah.
God, he frogged my leg.
That'll get you.
Can't feel it.
You smacked me in the head.
I was trying to do like that, but it
You
wasn't.
chose violence today. Guess what happened?
This is why I'm going to church tomorrow, y'all. I got too much violence in my
So
heart.
we had a chance to talk about you going to church hungover last Sunday.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Were you wanting to drive the bus to hell, or
I
did you
am
feel
not-
like the preacher was staring at you the whole time he was talking?
Listen, to make it even better, I had to go to a class afterwards to like become a member. And I was sitting there like this the whole time, just trying to not at this point fall asleep or die in
Waiting
front
for
of
the
him.
room to stop.
Bloodshot
spinning.
eyes, smell like vodka.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh my god, I had so much makeup on. I was like, I'm cake faced today. It's fine.
It's a good way to hide.
Right?
Yeah, we've all done it.
You know what?
For the record,
We've
I
all
have
done
never gone to church hungover.
it. Well,
No.
well, there's still time yet.
There is. And I tell people now I'm out for time served for good behavior. That's why I don't go to church now anyway.
Yeah.
So
There
yeah.
you go. There you go.
Yeah, growing up, and my sister can attest this. My mama had us in the church every time the doors were open.
Oh yeah.
That's why I'm such a heathen now.
I'm sorry, I
I love
wasn't
that.
sharing that with many people, so thanks for that one.
This is a Jim Gaffigan joke. He says, I went to 12 years of Catholic school and now I'm atheist. And people ask me all the time, why are you atheist? You went to 12 years of Catholic school. And he says, I had the Lord's little helpers beat it out of me.
yeah. yeah.
I always thought that was fun.
The Lord's little helpers beat it out of me. Billy with top pair and queen high
Look
flush
at
draw.
Maxwell, though, with trip 3, sorry. Trip
Yep.
3s.
They add up to 6. Good call.
I was close. They add up to
And
9.
Billy's flush completes.
There it is. It's a queen high flush, which actually...
Did he just make a? He did not.
No, he did not.
I thought he made a full house with that, but he had a
does-
5.
He does table his hand, scooping the pot.
Yeah,
Not
little
a huge
$600
pot,
pot.
but, you know, not a bad one either. Billy looks slightly disappointed there, but maybe that's not with his play. I don't think she's laughing at me.
I don't either. It wasn't that funny a joke. It wasn't that funny a joke. No.
It was really not.
One of my friends just sent me this. He was making his coffee and thought he grabbed a Keurig cup, and he actually grabbed honey mustard.
Oh wow. In his Keurig?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's gonna take.
He's
a
gonna
little
hear this
while.
and be like, "You're telling my secrets always."
That's gonna take a little while to clean up.
Oh,
Yes.
he didn't puncture it. We're good. We're good.
Okay.
But he put it in there.
Oh, man.
So speaking of Keurigs, have you seen? And again, I don't drink, but very, very rare. And I have the Jimmy Buffett drink mixer machine that takes all the clear vodkas.
Love
you
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
Well,
that.
I saw one the other day on Williams Sonoma, and Jimmy Buffett makes one too that does the dark alcohols.
Oh, okay.
But the one with Williams Sonoma takes pods like a Keurig,
Uh-huh.
and it's got already pre-mixed all of
Oh, you
the
just-
flavoring, but you just add the alcohol that you want. I mean, we have. You can ask her. Growing up, I always had entertained folks out at the house, at the pool, and barbecue and that kind of stuff. And those little gadgets are the funnest thing in the world.
They're
The Jimmy Buffett drink
super
makers?
Cool.
Yes.
Super cool.
Yeah, they get you in a lot of trouble though.
What is that? Yeah, but I'll tell you what. Lindsay's a pretty good bartender. What's that thing you made? Shark's Bite? Is that what it was called?
I don't remember.
Yeah, she makes this.
She was making it up.
Well, no, it was the actual drink.
Oh,
But
yeah?
it's this blue drink, and you put this red stuff in it, and it looks like blood going down there. But yeah, sharks. It'll hurt you.
I like that. I like getting hurt just a little bit.
Just a little
Just
bit.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a little bit. Look at this. We in that previous hand we had we had all sixes accounted for. Oh
Ace
wow,
nine
and a
deuce.
set of 9s right there for
For
Daryl.
Daryl. No diamond draw.
Yeah, no
Gary
diamond.
has a hand, but yeah.
Top pair. Jack kicker. Why did Carrie just bet? We don't have Carrie's cards.
I know. That's my fault.
Oh.
Yeah, Carrie does have a hand. I believe she's got a pair of 6s. She might have an ace in her hand.
If she has a pair of 6s, she ain't getting trips or a set.
Definitely not.
We're gonna lose this hand, y'all.
All right, we're
Okay.
going back to the table view here.
The Kojak's mystery hand.
This is the mystery hand. We know
A
Daryl.
deuce just hit the board.
We know Daryl's got that set of 9s.
See, what they don't understand is I'm not out there, so when somebody gives more chips, I don't know how much they got.
That's true.
Carrie might have just hit her flush draw.
And it looks like there's a heart there on the river.
Is it a heart or a diamond?
It's a heart.
It looks
Okay.
like a heart to me, but my eyes are not great.
It's
I
a
walk
heart.
with a cane.
I walk with a cane.
Yeah.
Oh! No!
Oh man!
Where's his hand? We
Daryl
can't see.
ships it. Carrie insta folds. Wow, big bet. Big bet. That's one of those. That's a
Hey,
scary.
we're on hand 99. There is no
No.
way that is correct.
No, we gotta subtract 60. That's the
We'll
math.
say,
on
we
that.
haven't hit 99 yet.
No.
That is not true. That is not true. We had a final table that I did in here, and we had an over and under. The natural was playing Jack King, and Daryl and I had a bet of how many hands he would play over the course of that final table, and it was Daryl took over or how many hands he would fold.
Uh-huh.
Daryl took over 127, and I think when we got to like 99, or no, we got to 94 hands, and the natural folded 77 of the 94 hands in like a 3 or 4 hour period.
Golly.
Yeah, it was.
77 of 94. That's patience right there. That is, you talking about.
That is as tight as it gets. Yeah.
That is tight.
But I did win a dinner out of that Daryl still owes me, by the way.
Yeah, hey Daryl, what's up with that?
Yeah.
And plus interest. I
Oh.
gotta come along.
You can come along.
Yeah, I gotta come along. That's interest.
But the way the juice works in the gambling world, he probably owes me a car right now from his dealership or something. I'm not real sure. I have to do the math on that.
Oh man.
But Daryl probably has a way out too. 'Cause that's when he had hurt his leg or his
Oh,
foot,
yeah.
ankle pretty bad. So he might have been on drugs when he made that bet. I'm not real
That's
sure.
very
Painkillers.
likely.
Yeah.
Very likely. If he's making a bet like that. Alright, looks like we're going 7 ways.
I don't know if y'all see Carrie in the right-hand corner. She's playing her Pokemon.
Does Pokemon go?
Yes.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing, but it cracks me up because she sits at the table and she just... she is legitly playing Pokemon Go.
Oh, that's too funny. Oh, Maxwell with bottom pair here. Yeah, Eric with his pair of aces. I don't think anybody hits a set.
No. And Eric's got nut flush draw.
And Donald has the up and down straight draw.
With flush draw that'll get him hurt. Reagan will get hurt with a flush draw.
There's another 3.
No sets.
That bottom pair would have been good had it not gotten out of the way. Turned into trip 3s.
What do we want? What would be exciting here?
I go with the. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I think this is going to be a bet and fold. I'm not really sure anybody has too much equity, really, or assumed equity.
Yeah.
Eric bet 400.
And
Yeah.
picks up $580 in that pot.
Not a bad pot right there. $810. So these pots have been cruising right around $1,000 a piece.
Yeah. I was gonna say between 6 and 1,000 every
Yeah.
one of them.
Yeah.
We've only had a couple pots of that 145 or whatever it is.
Right. Yeah. A couple of those smaller ones.
Yeah.
But that happens when you're playing a. Look at this though. We got a double straddle.
So how many? Well,
Right.
we lost our screen, but I was gonna say how much money's on the table? There's 10,000 between 11,000 between 2 of them.
That's a lot of money. I would probably estimate 25 if I had to guess.
Okay. Well, the lowest your lowest stack was 1,800. So
Yeah.
we're playing 9-handed.
9-handed. Talking 10.
So we got 11,000, and just say everything averages out to 2,200 or 2,000. That'd be another 14,000. So 25,000. Yeah.
You boys got good math. I'm just saying. I can guess.
Yeah. So there we go. Yeah, you figure everything about 2,200. So yeah, it's probably 25 to 27,000.
Yeah, that's a lot of money at the table, and the game
For a
only-
$10 poker game, that's a lot of money on the
That's
table.
a lot of money, and it only grows too. You
Yeah.
know? We keep playing after the stream goes out. Look at this: aces, kings, and queens.
What does Carrie have to raise with? Oh, okay, yeah.
She got the aces.
Ace, king.
Love that. Non-double suited, but she's got the ace king suited.
She free bets to 270. Reagan's gone. Ricky will call, I think.
Unfortunately, she's not drawing
No.
to royal flush. Daryl's got the queen of hearts.
Yep. Daryl, I think, folds. Believe it or not. I think Ricky calls. I think Daryl folds. And this is the difference in players.
Yeah.
He might not, but
I'm kind of surprised
Sorry.
Ricky calls.
I'm not. King's double suited.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Bopping you head, I really was trying to hit your shoulder. My leg still hurts. I was really trying to hit your shoulder, but I went up too high. But dang, my leg still hurts, Dad.
Oh, well, I really was trying to break your femur. We love each other in the family. I'm bleeding down the right side of my face. Her leg's broke.
Yeah.
Can I borrow your cane?
Happy Father's Day.
Happy Father's Day.
That's next week.
It is.
I got another week to try to figure out what I'm getting you.
Icy
man.
breeze.
Is it
I'm
really
not getting
never
you a
week?
cooler.
Icy breeze cooler.
How much are them coolers?
$289.
No.
No, I think your brother's gonna get it.
Then he's the favorite this year.
I just need it so I don't die in my truck.
Well, he's gonna have to be the favorite. I lose this year
Wow, just a minute.
because I'm saving money. And I'm broke.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
If I was broke, I wouldn't go out every night.
Man, I wouldn't be at the poker table. Maybe I would. I don't know. I don't know. I was
I was
watching.
gonna say I wouldn't be at the bar, but I get my
I went
drinks for
through
free
a
at the
lot
bar.
of years
Oh,
where
that must be nice.
I went through a lot of years where that's how when I got broke, I would go get help.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It used to be funny. The joke was I couldn't handle prosperity. I could have 10,000. I could handle 10,000, and I have 10,000 in my pocket. Couldn't win a hand. I could have $100 and win every hand.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it just
That pressure, man, that's real.
Yeah,
Once
real.
Once the money means something to you. I was watching an interview actually before I got here with Jonathan Little and Mike Sexton. Way back in the day, R.I.P. by the way, fantastic commentator, also great player.
Yes,
They
I
were
love
talking
Mike
about
Sexton.
bankroll, and Jonathan Little says, "Of course, everybody puts money aside to play at the table. Of course, that's how you do it." Mike Sexton's like, "Are you kidding me? Nobody does that.
Nobody does
If
that.
you have $600, whether that's going to rent or whether that's going
Yep.
just to the game, you're going to play there."
What's funny is outside of their bankroll,
Uh-huh.
most poker players are the worst money managers on the
Oh,
planet.
yeah.
You know.
Oh, I can
Now
believe
some
it.
this new generation, the kids with their metadata and all their NFTs and
Spreadsheets.
and they're probably a little better at it than most.
Yeah, I like to think I'm good at it, but I've dipped below my bankroll a good couple of times already.
But there's something to be said too because you're paying for your lessons and not being ugly when I say that. You're paying for your lessons.
100% right. I've only been playing. I've been
Yeah.
playing since September of last year.
And like I said, I've played with you enough. You play pretty well. I mean, you don't play bad. You know.
for less than a year. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not great.
it's-
But yeah, you're right.
And I'm not even giving you the you're a good player speech, so you'll come sit at my table
Oh, I
type
will.
thing, you know.
Oh,
but,
I will.
But no, I mean you don't. I've played with you enough that if you get out of line, it's a lack of experience out of line, not a let's just
Yeah,
get
right,
stupid.
right.
You know.
I appreciate that.
Ooh,
Appreciate
Carrie's got tins full.
Whoa, 10's full. Unfortunately, it wasn't the 10. Unfortunately, we didn't see another diamond on there. But Carrie,
But,
yeah, look at that. $400 bet. I think that
She
everybody's
just
going to
keeps
fold.
dragging chips.
Yeah.
That's a string bet. I think she probably said pot and then just started throwing it out
Yeah,
there.
just throwing it out there. Yeah, we don't have much audio over here. And Billy is going to fold.
Oh yeah, Billy can't call
Yeah,
there.
there's no way. Another $800 pot
And
going
look
to
at Carrie moving up to $2,300.
Love that.
She was down to $400.
Right. And then she doubled up and looked like she's coming back. Doing very well.
$2,000 pot.
Yeah, that was
split the side pot.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Gotta go.
We're back up. Here we are.
We're up.
We're up. Finagle my way out of here.
Yeah, I'll figure out what's going on in the hand in a minute.
Ow.
It's not like a blind cane.
No kid, you're not blind.
What'd you say? I'm done.
No, Donald didn't fold. Oh.
Yes, Basil, I said driveway.
Told you did.
It happens. I don't even know what I say half the time.
No,
It just
nobody
comes out.
does.
No, it just comes out.
Well, we got another Billy mystery hand of the night.
Carrie with a set of fives
Woot woot.
can assure you the set of jacks is not there. Carrie bet 60, Billy calls. Reagan calls with top two. Daryl folds. Four of diamonds, so straights possibilities now. Reagan's open-ended. Oh, Carrie's got two sets. Bets 200. Reagan is open-ended with a boat draw. Six. I don't think that made him. They go check, check. Set of fives is going to be good. Reagan has three pair. Reagan had the world there for a minute.
We need sound effects.
Yeah, what is that movie, Seabiscuit? Where that guy, the radio announcer, has the horns and the xylophones and all that kind of stuff?
No, that's Major League.
Seabiscuit.
Well, in Major
This little horse drives me crazy because he hits the kazoo.
Oh,
and
it's not even Major League. It's Bull Durham where they have the.
Yep, that one too. The radio announcer does too. Where he hits every time there's a base hit. Yeah, we could do that. Let's do that next live stream.
You have so much fun, Dad.
It'll be fun.
No, I don't know if we're having it next week because we start our series next week.
No, we don't. July the 9th.
Oh my gosh. I'm a month way off. Well, he told me that there was a.
Did you not just hear about me announcing
No.
on our series we're going to have the barbecue cook-off?
I was not in here for all of that.
Yeah.
Why am I? I guess Wednesday. I thought I was because I thought it was serious because I'm dealing 2 days next week. Knock him out. You get to see me twice. It's gonna be great. I'm gonna try to not make mistakes.
You're going to try to what?
Not make mistakes. Reagan Hoops. Ricky
Brett,
Fowles.
thank you for watching.
Hi,
Terry
Brett.
Flack, thank you for watching. Miss
Hi,
Terry.
Terry. Difficultness over here with these. Where's my sound effects? I'm downloading sound effects with.
Billy with a set of 8s.
Hey, what's your phone at?
Huh?
What's your phone at? Charger wise.
Oh, I don't know. 7.4%.
That's not even a thing. Mine's at 15.
I'm at 74%. Here you go. I think that wire is about had its on its last
Yeah,
leg.
they're all kind of like that.
Deuce. Don't know if a deuce helped anybody. Nope.
I got some electric. No, it's at the house. It's always in my purse, but my purse is at the house.
So Donald does pick up flush draw and a one-way straight draw, I guess. Billy bets 400. I think Donald probably lays this down. He might. I hope he doesn't. This is one of those we had a hand earlier, 3-1 against. No help. But the straight did get there if he has 4 or 5 in his hand. If he was open-ended, Billy would have a hard time calling a bet if Donald came out firing. He would have a really hard time. Look at Billy. Look
I
at
found
Billy.
the sound effects buttons. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they just check it and just show everything. Billy was staring Donald down. If you watch that right there, he was staring him down. And I think Billy was getting ready to call him if he makes the call. I don't know.
Why isn't the on button? Oh. I got your sound effects.
Can you turn it up?
I can stick it
Where we
closer
can
to
hear
the
it on the
microphone.
mic.
Ready? What do we want?
That's the monkey with the jackhammer.
No, it's a toilet bowl.
All right, y'all stop talking about it.
No, we're not.
I found sound effects.
She's got. We now have sound effects in the booth.
You're welcome.
How psychotic is this out of 10? I was standing by the door listening to y'all so that I could see if you were talking about me or not.
Aw, we would never.
Sounds like somebody has an inferiority complex to me.
Right?
Wow.
No, but I do have a surprise. We made a run to Cane's, and somebody ordered a kid's meal. Comes in the sweetest little baggie.
Yeah.
It's got kitty cats on it and whatever else. And I think that bag is going to one of our players, so we may actually see a cameo of the Cane's kids meal.
It
now.
might be Carrie's. Hold on. It really might be
We'll
Carrie's.
see. We'll see.
Or Coach.
Either
Dr.
way,
Coach.
I think I'm gonna order a kids meal from Cane's next time I go.
They're the best. I mean, honestly, you don't get the coleslaw though.
That's fine with me. Yeah, I love Cane's, but the mayonnaise overdose kind of does get me sometimes. It rubs me the wrong way every once in a while. All right, we got Daryl. Who's got the air horn sound effect? We got Daryl with his pair of jacks and an ace king. Carrie with her pair of queens and an ace king. There we go.
You gotta wait on the ad. I didn't buy the full version.
Whoa.
Oh.
Flop 3 and 2 4s. Nobody holding a 4. Nobody holding a 3 either.
Oh, there we go.
Ooh. Carrie gets out of the way. There you go. Wait till that bag arrives.
Does Billy have anything? Nope.
Nah.
Woo! And Billy takes down another pot. Stone cold bluff. He had a couple of ways to improve. I guess he had a gut shot.
What's a vuvuzela?
Hit it.
I don't like it.
That goes on too long.
Yeah.
Takes too long.
I like this one.
I like that one a lot.
That's when somebody's about to go under.
Incoming torpedo.
Yeah, somebody's fixing to get torpedoed.
We got some random straddles
So
going on.
while you were gone, we were talking about like in the radio guy in the movie Seabiscuit and the radio guy in Bull Durham. They have all the xylophones.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, like we need sound effects
Yeah,
in
you
here.
gotta get some sound effects. Oh, oh, oh. Looks like the food got delivered.
Yeah,
Eric did not get the kids' meal.
Eric.
She didn't even. She was supposed to come back here and see us before she went to do
I
that.
would have liked some cake.
I would have liked some canes.
I would have liked
They're open till 1.
Yeah, what is her name?
Daniela.
Daniela. Okay.
Man,
Well, it's
cool.
her first night brushing that I know of.
Yeah. I think she does a good job.
So she's doing a great job. Doesn't mean she's not gonna be given a hard time because
Because
she
we
didn't
missed
feed-
out on our kids' meals.
she didn't feed the fat guy in the room.
Yeah,
So
we got a couple of those in here.
where? Oh, good Lord! I wish that was that.
I know, I
fat.
wish.
We gained 60 pounds in a year.
Ooh.
That is not something to brag about, in case anybody's curious.
Yeah. Yeah. What's that? Women are always saying, "I wish I was as fat as I thought I was when I thought I
Oh,
was
yeah.
fat."
Oh, yeah.
Ace King 4.
Oh, look, all the 6s are accounted for once again.
Yep.
Donald and Billy can neither hit a set.
Daryl with Ace King.
Love that. Eric with the pair kings.
9 on the turn. Where's our set of 9s? We've had a set of 9s every
Who's
hand.
It
got
might
that
be
set of
Carrie.
nines?
We don't know what she
Carrie might
has.
have a set of 9s. Very, very possible. Let's see if she goes ahead and bets it.
No,
she pulls up
she does not have a
phone
set of
instead.
9s. She's playing her Pokemon.
I hope she's catching some shinies.
Why do you want her to catch some Chinese?
No,
Shinies.
shiny.
Oh,
Shiny
shinies. I was
Pokemon.
like, well, that seems a little.
Yeah. Yeah, wake up. Come on. We're talking Pokemon in here.
I don't know the first thing about Pokemon, so.
There's a guy that at my other job, that plays a lot, and he's just got this
Oh.
massive collection, and it's like, how many hours?
Does he have a grade 10 Charizard?
Yeah, I think so.
Let's see.
Again,
I think he
it's
does.
like crickets in here. Y'all stop.
That was from Pawn Stars. I have no idea what a
Yeah,
Charizard card
I
is.
I
but
watched that. I actually saw that the other day
Yeah.
on YouTube. And the guy wanted like $20,000 for it, and the dude said, "I'll give you 10."
They have your out.
Bucks.
Oh my gosh, they have your out.
my out.
No, you're out.
Let me see. Oh, excellent.
I apologize to who. It's Daryl.
Hey! Hey!
Corey Rogers, thank you for watching.
Hi, Corey.
And Brett, thank you for watching.
We already said hi
Yeah,
to
we
Brett.
appreciate you guys for
Well,
checking
say hi
us
to Brett
out.
again. That would be Rob in seat 1.
Yeah, Rob doing well tonight.
No, the question was who's the nit sitting in seat 1.
Yeah, he's
I'm like,
doing
that would be
well.
Rob.
It's, you
Y'all
know,
be nice.
No, it's not ugly. He's a nit. He's a tight player.
and the thing about being a nit is you kind of usually win.
You're in
Yeah.
charge.
Yeah.
If anybody. That doesn't mean just start. I didn't like that.
That's awesome. That's a blackboard. Nails on a blackboard.
That is.
I
that
love
is
Daryl's
fantastic.
hand right here. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, that's a great with the 5.
I kind of like Carrie's hand a little better.
Carrie's got a great one. She's got that dangler, but it is a
But-
suited 3.
If it comes like our T-shirts say out there, itty bitty and poopy. We got
Right.
shirts that say itty bitty and sh ... Because keep them itty bitty and Daryl is gonna have a monster.
Uh-huh.
They got the
That
poop
is-
emoji too on them.
Love that.
Right?
Yeah, actually, the merch here is fantastic. The one I love is nice
You
hand
gotta wait.
with the picture of the donkey on it.
Did not stay little, so
Nope.
Queen 6.
Did
Who
not
bet?
indeed.
Somebody bet. Carrie bets 100 with her aces. Good bet, Carrie.
Yeah, she's got the aces and the Broadway draw. There we go.
I wonder if that actually sounds like applause or if it just sounds like complete and utter static.
Yeah, write us in. Let us know what it sounds like. We have no way to hear what we're doing. Oh!
And now a set of aces. Donald called?
Now that could be vulnerable though with
Oh,
so
with
many
top
Broadway
pair. I
cards.
understand why he called.
Carrie's only a 3-1 favorite
Yeah.
here, even with her set of aces.
Just 3-1.
But that's good enough. Take it. Take it down another $460 pot.
That's you gotta save that for when somebody felts.
Yeah.
But just know, y'all, I'm not in charge of the phone. It is my father, so I have not made these calls for y'all.
Oh, we have a random button.
Oh.
Carrie, look at Carrie at 2,800 now.
28.
Oh, I gotta hit next hand. Sorry, y'all.
Carrie's sitting comfortably in fourth.
Doing well. Doing well. Was down to $400 in chips and now is straddling. Just having a good time with the game. Check us out, Kojak's Poker.
Baby cry for when somebody's scared.
Oh. The hat.
Be nice.
Reagan now has a permanent sound.
I'll change his ringtone.
Oh, God. Hey, Rob with a pretty good hand there. Double suited, pair of threes, queen and a jack. Carrie picking up ace, king, and queen.
Yep.
With the 5 of spades to go along with her king of spades.
Rob was proud of those pair of threes. Raises, or did he straddle?
No, he
Okay.
raised.
He did raise, okay.
Carrie straddled, Rob raised.
I like Donald's hand. Donald's hand's not bad. It could make something decent. 6, 7, 9.
Well, keep him low, keep him slow.
Donald is open-ended.
Yeah, Donald not doing too bad right now. Carrie has got almost a gut shot, unfortunately. Not going to be making the gut shot. Does have to get out of there.
Reagan's going to take this one down.
Wait. It's the old crying call sound.
No, it's just Reagan's new sound. Every time he does something, I'm just
time.
going to hit that one. Yeah.
And I'm never getting a raise again. Ever,
Oh,
ever,
definitely not.
ever.
Looks like Reagan still has a lot of money in front of him, but his chips have changed.
5,200, I believe, is what he
Yeah,
has.
no longer are we looking at a giant tower of blacks. We've got a couple of towers of greens.
Yeah. He's got 2,000 in green.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
And you locked my phone.
Uh-oh.
You get 2 guesses and then I'm taking it away.
Oh, let me get 2 guesses, too. I've been locking for like 3 years.
My phone.
I actually did that to my ex-girlfriend one time. I was just playing with the numbers, like trying to get it to lock as long as I could, and then it said, okay, wiping phone. And it deleted everything on there. And we didn't last.
Oh, that's from Top Gun.
Mhm.
Did you go see it yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
Probably gonna go this week.
I heard it's great.
I want to go see it so bad.
I heard it's pretty good. I saw it. I know what it is.
Do you take a guess? Because everybody knows it.
It's 2020.
It is not 2020, and there's 6 numbers,
No,
bud.
that's why I said that. Look at Eric with his kings with an ace. Maxwell with his kings and a queen.
Yeah, this could get
This
interesting.
could get to be an action pot here. Here we go. Here comes the flop. Everyone is on the edge of their seats.
I was like, we need the Jaws theme song. Dun-na. Dun.
Set of 6s for Daryl.
Woo.
Nut flush draw for Carrie and open-ended.
And open.
She's flops the world.
Got a monster. Daryl's still with the highest equity though with a set of 6s.
As everybody goes away, Carrie's equity is going to move way up.
Yeah, love Daryl's bet here. You got to bet when you have the best hand. He sure does. Getting those kings out of there. But I don't see Carey going anywhere. It looks like he gets 3 collars, so we're still 4 ways to the turn.
Yahtzee.
Speaking
Yahtzee.
of 4
Yahtzee.
ways.
Yahtzee.
Look at
Oh,
that.
no, it didn't Yahtzee her.
No,
I thought it did.
she needs a 3
Yeah,
It
she needs a
didn't
3.
Yahtzee.
Nope, I thought it did.
or an 8. Oh my gosh, Father,
And it's a...
Turn your lock off.
No.
For a
looks like
minute.
it checks around here.
I think, Daryl did check it.
Wow, surprised Carey checked it. If the 9 doesn't help
Doesn't
Carey,
help Carey.
Daryl's hand is still
Yeah,
best.
gets the check mark. And they'll check, and Daryl
Checking
will
it around.
take a
Daryl taking
$1,100
down another.
pot.
It's that kid's meal. It's good luck. That sounds ecstatic.
Nick, thank you for watching.
It's a motorcycle.
What else we got?
It's a Harley. That's what it says. It says it's a Harley.
Yeah, it says it's a Harley. It sounds more like a Yamaha.
That's what I was thinking.
Oh, there you go.
Racing Canes?
Yeah, you went and didn't come check on us.
Forgot. I'm not gonna lie. I owe you.
Honey, how much do I owe you for earlier?
I have it over there. I'm sorry. I've been running
That's
around
fine,
like
no.
crazy.
You're good. I just had monies.
Yes, ma'am. What would you guys like?
He wants a caniac combo. He wants a kid's meal.
Yeah, kind of like it.
Uh-huh.
You want a kid's meal?
I want that bag, man. That bag is cute. It's got the little kitty cat chasing the butterfly.
I'll get you a bag on the side, but is that what you really want?
You give me a kid's meal. I'll take the whole thing. I'll get the contents as well.
What do you guys want to drink?
Oh, a lemonade.
I would like a Diet Dr. Pepper. And some of their cane sauce. Is that what I want? Yes.
That's it.
Looks like Reagan's betting pot.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I'll be right back.
All right. Yeah, Reagan with his aces does bet pot.
What
That's
is
a
it?
good
240?
size bet.
So pot would
Sounds
be.
about right.
Donald's gonna fold.
Carrie's
Carrie.
probably getting out of there.
Uh-oh.
Not too many
Carrie's
hearts.
calling.
Oh, she does make the call. Love that. Rob.
Folds. Billy folds.
Rob's getting out of there. So we got 2 players going to the flop.
We're heads up between my bosses.
Uh-oh. This is a battle of the bosses. And it's almost a coin flip, too. 58 to 42. Very close. Now, of course, Reagan does have the ace of hearts. So when 2 hearts come on the flop, Reagan's going to be able to bet that. And Carrie's going to have to question, is her king the highest heart in a hand? Is it worth pursuing? Looks like she goes for it. She does make a $200 call. This pot-
Absolutely.
Yeah, this pot up to 1K. That jack right there.
Does she
of
have to-
diamonds.
I don't. That Jack might get her in trouble.
Gives Carrie a pair.
We're still coin tossing though.
Oh.
She
And
just
it looks
two,
like it
she just
checks
made a straight.
around.
Yep.
She hits a straight on the end.
And
There you
Reagan's
go.
going. I hate my life right now.
Picking up another.
He had a
$1,000
big
pot.
hand, and Carrie had a big hand.
Yeah, they both had fairly large, I would say, some large hands. And Daryl down to 1.8K. Donald at the bottom at 1.2. Chip leaders really still haven't moved around too much. Billy doing the old classic chip twirl technique. That is a tough one.
Did you say Billy was?
Yeah, you saw that?
I did not, but he is probably he can, out of everybody here, he handles his chips the best.
He was doing one of these.
Oh, yeah.
I can do that one.
When anytime I would train somebody for the cage, if he was here, I would be like, "Come here." And
Oh,
I'd be like,
yeah?
just show him how you cut chips. Just please.
Yeah, it takes a little practice. Once you get to where you can just grab 5 in a row, and know that it's 5, it's a lot easier to count them. I'm not there yet.
She
I
can
can
do
do that. That's
yeah.
just.
Yeah.
We had somebody in when we were in Vegas for, I think it was the race. I think it's when we went for my barrel race. I was sitting there and I was just playing with chips. I was sitting at this stupid little table and I was pissed off the whole time. And I was just rolling the chips in my hand. And this old gentleman was like, "You have a good handle on your chips. Like, you must play a lot of poker." I was like, "No, I hate it." He was like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm a dealer."
Yeah, look at Ricky though, picking up a pair of kings and a pair of eights and double suited.
Double suited.
That's a great hand pre-flop. We'll have to see how the flop changes things though. Billy picking up another playable hand, does decide to 3-bet, min raise, right? 3-bet to 60.
And Billy just gets hit right between the eyes.
There
7-3.
it is.
10. 3 pair.
Yep, 3 pair. Love to see it. And Billy picking up 75% equity. That means, and I'm just learning this, that 75% of the pot belongs to Billy, because if you run this an infinite number of times, he will win 75 of them. 75% of them. Now up to 80. Now he's got somebody else out. Let's see if Ricky wants to stick around.
And what's bad is the board can't pair anywhere, and Ricky win.
Exactly. Yeah, Ricky's just kind of banking on his pair of kings to really pull him through. And it looks like...
Oh no.
We have no idea what's happening to the screen right now, folks. Apparently Donald's still in this hand and nobody knows it. Now we don't even know what cards are on the board.
There is a hand in play. We know that much. Oh, and then we know that there's a 10 of spades on the river.
And Billy makes a boat.
Billy
Billy makes 2 boats.
Billy's boating up right there.
It's going to be awfully hard for Billy to get paid because he has all the cards in his hand.
Yeah, and Donald, I think, was chasing a straight.
I didn't even see Donald's cards.
We are still flying blind here.
We are.
Push one in the chat to give a shout out to the Crusher for doing a real good job with this. This is not easy, I will say, firsthand sitting here.
It is. You just turn that part off and just let them watch the screen. And
What I'm doing is easy.
yeah,
I'm talking.
Yeah, I'm just.
Yeah, we're talking. Drinking coffee, waiting for Canes.
I know it's
Coffee.
it's 10:40 already. And I just ordered Canes. What is wrong with me?
I guess.
Because I'm gonna be on the road about 4 o'clock in the morning. So
Going where?
I've got a golf tournament Monday.
Oh.
I'm going to Lano to eat breakfast and then play golf at that golf course. Then go to Top Golf
Oh.
tomorrow night and then go play
So
the
he's
tournament
leaving
tomorrow.
at like 9 in the morning.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, that's what he says.
I got to meet Lori for breakfast.
He's leaving at 9 in the
He's
morning.
leaving at
How
9.
much would you like to wager?
What time are you
Okay.
saying you're leaving?
Between 4 and 4:30.
You're leaving definitely at 5 or 6.
Pick a number. Don't strike me again. Don't choose violence again. That didn't work out real well.
Use violence. No, Donald. I keep forgetting Donald.
Donald is in the game and doing pretty well too.
Icy breeze for me or icy breeze for you?
Icy breeze.
Yeah, the cooler, the air conditioner.
I'm not. You're not getting that. Plain and simple.
I'm
You're
just
not
saying
getting
it's a
it.
bet. If I
And I'm
lose,
not
I'll buy
making
you
that.
one.
I'm not.
Then I'll borrow.
I'm not betting you that much money.
There's no fun at all.
No.
I would stay up all night to win the bet.
I know. That's the problem. I would stay up all
So
night.
would you, yeah.
We'd be sitting there just like this, like. I'd be going to your house hiding your keys. Be
Flatten my
like,
tires.
puncture 3, insurance pays for 4.
Yeah.
Reagan picking up the nut flush draw. Speaking of coolers,
Coolers.
could be.
And we have
We don't know
no
Donald's
clue what
hand.
Donald has.
Thanks.
Sorry. That's a Lindsay error again. Because I keep trying to say he
I just want to
folds.
go take Reagan's hat and sock it down on his head.
I dare you to go out there and do it.
I will.
I dare you. Here's $5 that says you won't.
That ain't enough.
I'll do it for $5. What are we doing?
Going
Go
out to Reagan and socking his hat down on his head since they're just sitting on top.
All right, I'll buy your canes.
That's what I was trying to get out of it.
This is your kid's meal.
No problem. It's close.
No, Biden's in office, so it's double that.
Yeah, Jesus.
Touche.
And it's chicken too. It's
Yeah,
like,
400,000 chickens killed last week in some chicken farm. You know.
Ooh.
it's about time, you know? I was waiting for that to happen.
On our
It didn't really hit me how expensive gas was until I went to, what is it, Irion?
Irion.
Went to
Yeah.
Irion County.
Yeah.
2 hours and 1 minute from here.
Put $65 in the truck, got me half a tank.
Yep.
Yeah.
So on my big trucks, I don't let them run below a half a tank.
Yeah.
It's $600 to $700 every day, and that fills up the other half of the tank every day.
That's disgusting.
Oh, I love those weeks where all my jobs are, Midland, Odessa, Gardendale, Stanton, where
Yeah,
I
right.
fill up,
right. Very close.
because I actually run off of odometer, I don't run off of fuel gauge.
Oh, really?
So when I get to about 450 miles, I go fill up.
Oh, yeah.
So if I can get 2 or 3 jobs in 450, that makes a big difference
That
in
helps.
the week. But
that helps.
boy, that every day when you're going out every day and it's $500 to $800 a shot, it just gets rough.
Yeesh. Yeesh. Yeah, you talk about your operating costs. Hey, I had a friend trying to do Uber Eats or something the other day. You can't do that. You can't make money now. 'Cause
Why
gas is so expensive.
Basil has a question for you.
Oh.
Why does George want Carrie catching a lot of Chinese?
I said shinies. Tell them shiny Pokemon
Shinies.
are palette swapped versions. They're very
It's
rare.
Basil.
Yeah.
Chevy, Chinese, shinies.
Ah.
Same thing. Just saying.
I got you.
And he
That's
says
not-
it sounds rough.
Sounds rough.
And he also says, great job, George, Chris, and the Crusher.
Hey-o!
Yay.
I will pass along my great job to the Crusher for really
Aw.
making this happen.
Thanks.
Here we go. We got Reagan with a set of kings. And Rob, I think, is up and down. No, Rob's got a gut shot.
Rob's got a set of 6s.
Oh, he does have. Oh, man. Set over set.
Oh, no. Rob's got 6s full.
Yeah, Rob's really thin. Rob's looking like he's going to take it down.
Rob folded.
Huh?
Rob folded.
No.
I swear he folded.
Reagan is taking down the pot.
I bet he thought. He probably was thinking Reagan had a boat.
He might have thought Reagan had a big.
Thought he might have had King 6 or King 8.
Quad kings?
No.
You're just going to have to break me.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, eight's full? Maybe, I don't know.
Of course, Reagan did have a few outs. Any ace, any queen, any 4, any 8.
Couple of outs.
Yeah.
Not a whole lot.
And then the
but-
one king. But
Hey, that's an out. You call it what you will, but it is one more out.
12, 13 outs going to the river.
I don't know. I'm too tired to math
That's
right
what it
now.
was, just
That's
13
why
ounce
I'm
going to
back
the
here
river.
and not actually mathing.
Thereabouts.
So 3 aces,
I forget
3
normal people
queens.
wake up at early times.
3 8s.
And now that I've gotten this new
3
job, it's like
5s.
every day I'm waking up at 6.
Yeah,
I
that's
can't
tough.
force myself to sleep anymore.
That's tough, man. That's the good thing about working evenings when you have an insomniac sleep schedule. Like I do, you know?
Yeah.
Why?
Go to bed when you're ready, wake up when you're ready, and then go to work after you want. It is nice. The poker schedule, not a bad one either.
Mm-mm.
Especially if you're a night owl.
I am very much a night owl.
Yeah. I think you have to be. I think you have to be. You know, I read that, and I'm not sure if it's true, but I choose to believe it. Night owls tend to have higher IQs
100%.
than non-night than morning people.
100%. Yes, I would agree with that because I'm a night owl.
Exactly. That's that's where I stand on that too.
I've also read that people that cuss a lot are more trustworthy.
Ah, yeah.
I
I
believe
haven't
that.
heard you cuss one time, so.
Never.
Yeah, right. That's funny. Maxwell with the nut flush draw here, looking pretty good.
You know what's funny? I try not to a whole lot, unless I'm in the field. Boy, in
Yeah.
the field,
Oh,
everything's
yeah,
got
you
an
can't
adjective. No, everything's got an adjective attached to it.
Yeah, I try to curse at the table. I think that helps.
It helps.
It helps.
Now,
Makes me more trustworthy.
that being said, I have said a few things to some dealers that I regretted, but you know,
Hi.
at the moment,
Breaking femurs.
in the moment, I had no regrets at all.
Again, I hope you get gang raped by midget pygmies from New Guinea.
Woo.
And I hope they slash your tires.
He's talking like Mel Gibson on a
He told me
voicemail.
that over a freaking $300 pot one night at a home game. That was, but you know
And
what?
when have you ever seen a pygmy from New Guinea in Midland, Texas?
You know, who knows?
Just saying. You ever seen a pygmy
You
from
know
New
what?
Guinea in Midland?
I will say, if that were to happen, how terrible would you feel?
I'd be like, damn, there are pygmies from
I
New
can't
Guinea in
believe
Midland,
I
Texas.
I can't believe I wished that on it.
No, we would be like.
And I said it with a smile. I've said
You
things
did
when I was
not,
angry.
because then you followed it up with "Stay at your mother's tonight." This has been like 3 years,
Yeah.
but I still remember it.
Nobody's bitter.
And we all laughed about it.
I'm laughing.
But no, I would actually be like, damn, there are pygmies from New Guinea and Midland? That's crazy.
He'd
Who'd
be
have
like,
thunk it?
oh, are you? No, there's pygmies. What?
This is the
Wouldn't even
moral
ask if I'm
economy.
okay.
He wouldn't even.
Take more of a Clayton Williams approach to it.
Yeah. Smart.
It's like the rain when it's inevitable. Sit back and enjoy it. Cost him the governor's race one year because he got hot saying that at his ranch.
Oh,
Here's
no.
a joke. He was
Oh,
running for
no.
governor, and a reporter was 20 feet away, and,
Oh,
and they were
no.
joking, and they said something about that. You know, he's like, oh, it's kind of like the rain, you know,
Oh,
when it's
no.
inevitable. Yeah. Needless to say, his gubernatorial campaign was done.
Did not last much
No,
longer than
not at
that.
all.
No, man, I saw
And if
it.
pygmies from New Guinea did show up, I would be going to prison for killing pygmies from New Guinea. I mean, it's just, if that happened, actually, so.
Way to go.
Yeah, because she also she forgets to tell you that I always said, you know, I've told any guy she's dated, whatever you do to her, I'm going to do to you.
Yeah.
So, you
He,
know,
yeah, he did tell one of the guys that I was with that while we were all in the same car.
That's fun. How long was the car ride?
It was like a 5-minute car ride to make it even better,
Ah,
but it felt
come
about
on.
6 hours.
Yeah, you gotta do it on a road trip. That's where you really bust that one out.
well, needless to say, Carrie flops a boat.
Gary flops a boat, man. That's gotta be good right there. And let's see if she smooth checks. No,
No.
she bet 60.
I will say it did successfully get the dude to leave her alone.
That's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you say something like that,
So I just looked at her and I said, just remember, Lindsay, whatever they do to you, I'm going to do to him. And yeah.
yeah.
I just sat there like this. She was like, are
Yeah,
you
that's
kidding me?
uh
To make it even better, like I wasn't even sitting by him. Like he was sitting in the front because we were in a, what are those called? SUV?
car.
A Suburban.
A Suburban.
Who was
And
sitting,
so I'm like in the back because you know I got little legs. I can sit in the back. It's fine.
Sure.
They're sitting by each other, and I was just like, oh no.
yeah, you were sitting right behind us.
I was, and I
And he's sitting right
literally
next to me.
saw him do this. It was just like
Yep.
I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I will run now.
The sad part is I'm in it.
I know.
See, she doesn't understand that till the day I die, she will always be that 6-year-old little girl with the black eye and boxing gloves that we did for Halloween, and
Oh yeah.
she'll always be that little girl.
You remember that?
Oh yeah.
Nobody knew what I was that year, and I wasn't 6. I was like 11.
Mike Tyson.
You were 6 or 7 when I
No, I was in 5th or 6th grade.
when you did the boxing thing.
Yeah,
You looked like a first grader.
I still look like a first grader.
I can vouch. In a good way. You got youthful skin.
I'm gonna get
Youthful
carded for the
skin.
rest of my life.
That's something.
You know,
to
I
do.
did get carded the other day, and I was pretty excited about it.
Cause you're old.
33, yeah. With gray hair, receding hairline, and a cane, and they didn't card me. Surprise,
You know,
surprise.
I'm kind of shocked they didn't.
She just asked me what my birthday was, and I was like,
What's funny is my 21st birthday. Okay, so it was Easter Sunday during COVID, like lockdown COVID. We couldn't do anything. Well, I was living with my best friend at the time,
Right.
so we ran down to the uncle's to pick up some. It was in another town because I don't want to get the uncles in trouble. They're great. But the lady wasn't gonna card me because she knows me. And I looked at her. I was like, "You have to card me today. You have to." Like all I wanted was to be carded from. I was 11 years old. I just want to be carded for my 21st
Yeah, right,
birthday. That was
right.
it. And she was like, "Oh, but I had a 21st birthday sash on." Like,
on, yeah.
you could tell.
So that tells you how to get away with it. You just told everybody, if you're under 21, just wear a 21st birthday sash.
Again,
Nobody's
though,
charged
the
you.
lady
That's what you
knew
gotta
me.
Oh, okay.
Go to the town next door, put on a 21
Yeah.
birthday sash.
The lady knew me. She knew my age.
Yeah.
So, and when she went on her prom date, I've got pictures of me handing a bullet to her date saying this speeds up after midnight.
You know, it's funny. He was asleep after midnight, and I stayed stayed the night at my mom's house.
So I was asleep after midnight?
Yeah.
I was probably playing poker somewhere.
No. We were in your truck. You couldn't go anywhere.
Oh, okay.
That's when we took your truck to prom because I didn't want to get a limo that year.
Yeah. But yeah, when we did all of our prom pictures, there's a picture of me handing the kid a bullet saying this speeds up after midnight.
It's a 5.56?
No, it was
Was it
a
nine?
7 mag.
Oh, yeah, okay. All right.
7 Remington 7mm Magnum, whatever.
I can't. I'm trying to remember this joke a cop told me one time. I only remember the punchline, but it was, "Can the other guy run 1,500 feet per second?"
Ah,
Yeah, that's a great punchline.
That
You-
is.
You give any setup to that punchline. Write it in the chat. Let us know what you got.
I like Carrie's hand a lot.
Gary's got a great hand. Double suited.
Yeah.
And
she's in position.
she's
Glad
in
y'all know what she
position.
has.
I like her hand better than Rob's. Now, he's probably the favorite, but I like her hand better than Rob's.
Yeah.
Pre-flop.
What are we four-handed? It looks like. So that's also.
We're trying to
great.
figure it out.
We don't know how many hands.
You know.
I got 2.
So Carrie hits a
Nice.
monster, top 2.
She is doing well here towards the end.
Rob folds.
Yeah, Rob gets out of there.
Don't know what Reagan has. Max might stay with
I would say
top
I
and
would
bottom.
probably stick around with Max. Top and bottom and the.
He folds.
Reagan called,
Okay. All right. Well, there
and
goes
Donald
that.
is in the hand this time.
We don't know.
I hit call.
And there's the 7.
Carrie's still with the way best of it.
Look, we got Donald's hand.
We don't
There
have
we
Reagan's.
go.
Baby steps, people. Baby steps.
I don't know if we have it stacked though. $295 does seem a little shallow.
And he doesn't have anything, so yeah, he's got to go.
He's got to get out of there. Oh, Donald actually, probably about 500. It looks like.
295 according to the. But yeah, I see blacks there,
I
so
see a
that's
couple of blacks.
and no red, so it's hard to make 95 without red.
Look again. He has more.
Let's see. We've got
Yeah, I think 5 is probably a good number.
2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
Either way, shallow stack. We can agree.
Yes, he is a short stack at the table.
Yeah.
Hey guys, we got about 7 minutes left in this old game.
Yeah. We are getting close to wrapping up.
And you know what? It flew by tonight.
It's always a good time.
Because
It
I'm in
is.
here having fun with y'all.
We got the Crusher in here. We got Chris in here.
Well, compared to by yourself, and I know you've had to do it. You know, I was at a wedding last weekend,
Oh,
and
yeah.
you were in here, and
Yeah, I'll be at a wedding next weekend. So, shout out to my friend Clark. She getting married.
well,
Yeah,
congratulations or my condolences, whichever is appropriate.
I think he's a good guy. He's a good guy, and I think it'll be really funny to tell him Happy Father's Day because that'll be the day
Oh,
after
that'll
their
be
wedding.
awesome.
So I'll probably do that. But yeah, it looks like we've got a couple of events coming up. We got the summer mini series, the mini main,
It's
coming
in
up
July.
in July.
July 17th, not through the 17th.
So we got a little time for you to build your bankroll before you jump
And
in.
if you're interested in the cook-off, just get with anybody up here. We'll get you the information.
What
Yep.
can I make? What can I make? Nothing. I can't
Yep.
cook.
Looks like we got the judges' seats already filled. We got.
I'm cooking, so.
Yeah.
But
I'm-
yeah,
I would love
you
to
two.
judge.
Okay, well you're in.
We'll have to see.
I actually want to talk to you about that because
I have-
it might be involve your other job.
I have judged before.
Yeah, I have too. I've been judged before.
Yeah, every
Wait,
time I walk down the
I
street.
can judge.
Huh?
I'll judge.
You're cooking.
I'm not cooking.
You are.
I
You
don't
gotta
cook.
make the
With
dessert.
me. You're cooking. You're,
No.
you're on Team Carter.
No.
Ooh, a 10 on the river, pairing the board. Still Carrie with the best hand, but she only really outkicks Donald. I
Yep.
think this is going to be a first to bet takes it. No, instead it just checks around.
Look at Carrie at 3,800, just killing the table.
Woo! Yeah, really coming back hard, but also making good hands and making the most of those good.
So
hands.
do we know what the text Brendan real fast? Find out if we've got the June schedule so we can tell everybody what's going on at Kojak's in June. And we know what's coming on July 9th. She's got it right here. July 9th through the 17th, we have our summer series, Mini Main. If you look at that one, the value and pricing are very, very good on this tournament. One of the
Excellent.
better ones we've had.
Excellent.
Um,
And you score points on the way through these events. So,
Mhm.
you know, anybody who plays gets at least
There's
one
your
to
June.
okay, read it off there.
What's today? I gotta watch
Today
hands
is
still.
the 11th.
Today's the hero.
Today is the 11th. So tomorrow we're gonna have our $120 no limit tournament.
Love that.
Oh wait, no, that was
Goodbye.
today. That was today.
That
I'm
was
sorry.
today.
We're gonna have the 280 bounty starting at 2:30.
Here's Brendan right
Gosh, thank you so much.
here. Yeah. So anything you want to announce for June?
June. So, June is going very well. We started a new tournament series. It's a point series, and it's actually based more on attendance than your finishes.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Um,
Love that structure.
So again, we for us as a business, we like to have people in the house.
Butts
and
in
it-
seats.
right, butts
Yeah.
and seats, and it gives a nice atmosphere when we are busy and have lots of tables. So clearly, the prize for winning is money. Okay. So what we're doing is doing a 4-month long tournament point series based on attendance. And obviously, if it's a smaller tournament, you're worth 1 point, and the bigger tournaments 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it may be. After 4 months, the top 25% of the point getters are going to play in a $25,000 free roll.
Awesome.
Nice.
So again, we're a smaller room, so that number could be 15 people, really,
Right.
right? So that's a pretty good
You got
take.
good odds.
It's a pretty good take. So all you have to do
Yeah.
is come and check
So,
these
so you're
tournaments
saying there
out.
could be a little bit of an overlay.
And here's the thing: we started obviously last Wednesday, and well, I can tell you last week we had our freeze out tournament. We had almost $17,000 in the daily freeze out
That was
tournament.
Tuesday.
That was Tuesday.
Yep.
I mean, that's a daily, and there's no rebuys, right?
Right.
Now we do have the option for some add-ons here and there, but you're looking at almost 17,000. The next day we had the free roll. That was a
There
great
was
turnout. We had
almost 5 in it, wasn't there?
That was the last one.
Okay.
Yep. We still had a good turnout though.
Yeah.
36 or 38 players.
Not bad.
The round of each, I think we had 38 or 40
We had a
people.
bunch.
Today's small tournament, over 30 players again, and again, depending on if you know our room or not know our room, we're not a casino.
Right.
We don't get 100, 200 people, right? We're a small room. We're 8.
Well, we're in a town of 100,000 versus you go to Austin,
Right.
Dallas. Those places
Right.
were millions.
Right.
Big
So
difference.
when you do the math, those are actually huge turnouts.
Yeah.
And again, the prize pools are
Second to none.
are
Really.
fantastic. I mean, so anyway, so for June, we have another free roll coming up next Wednesday. I'm sorry, in 2 Wednesdays. We have
The
a
next
big O.
Wednesday's Big O.
We have a Big O tournament for Chris. We have
Yes.
another free roll 2 Wednesdays from now. But the biggest thing on this schedule is going to be the last Sunday. So every Sunday we do a $50 bounty tournament.
Ooh.
The last Sunday we are doing an $1,100 buy-in. It's a $500 bounty.
Man,
Knock
Wow.
someone out and you're getting $500.
you got almost half of your buy-in right
And
there.
just for some folks, will there be any kind of satellites to get
Yeah,
into that
so
one?
we're looking on a schedule to get those up and running.
Awesome.
And I apologize that we're halfway almost through the month and we don't have them on the schedule. The schedule is done, and then we realized, hey, maybe we want to get some satellites. So we will be putting those up on social media. Obviously, check in with us, come on through. We'll let you know.
Yeah.
But
What's your
that-
number on that registry so you get the
The,
text
uh,
messages? That has saved
yeah.
me.
Yeah.
I know everything
Yeah.
that's happening.
The 29th, I like this 50 all-in or fold tournament. That looks like a fun
So-
tournament. $50, yeah.
So
would do that.
that is hopefully going to be just a ton of fun, right?
Yeah.
We do offer every few weeks just one of these just fun tournaments, right?
Yeah.
And an
Yeah.
all-in or full tournament clearly is, it's only whatever it is, $50,
50
right?
bucks, yeah.
Right, something like that. And I didn't take that. I mean, it's been places, but the Borgata in Atlantic City
Oh, sure.
actually did one of those. I forgot what the buy-in was, but it was
Yeah.
not 50. So we're just gonna check it out. Like I said, the beginning we did a double board bomb pot tournament here.
Uh-huh.
That was just a fun tournament. We had a great turnout actually,
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was a fun tournament. So good prizes, fun tournaments, good atmosphere. I mean, that's what we're trying
Well,
to promote here.
we talked about our series starting July the 9th.
Absolutely.
I told anybody, because I did announce about the cook-off we talked about. If
Yeah.
they want to get into it, just get with somebody up here. We'll get you the
Yeah, I'm
details.
gonna try and get that confirmed with Carrie, and then obviously the space is the most important thing with our neighbors next door,
Yeah.
who do events. So hopefully they don't have an event that
Yeah.
day, because otherwise the parking lot gets
Well, it's,
pretty full.
yeah. Well, and I'm sure we can find spots on this side if we need to.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, because everybody can park that way. I mean, every series we usually have 4 or 5 food trucks out there anyway,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it'll work out about
What we need
the
to
same.
do is get a golf cart and park it over there.
We could do that.
Across the street and just run the food back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know,
I
but
think
you
that means
can't. I
Lindsay
don't-
just wants to drive a golf cart, is what I heard out of that.
I drive a golf cart.
Yeah,
great.
and we'll be
I'll
on
drive.
That's
we'll
what I
be on,
heard.
I'll drive.
we'll be on Big 2
I'll do
News where she's trying to smell the food and gets run over in the golf cart crossing Cuthbert there. So yeah, that's probably not a good idea.
Knock on wood.
Yeah. Well,
Knock
you
on
want her
wood.
to get run over?
No,
Oh,
it doesn't. Knock
knock
on
on wood,
it
she
doesn't
gets run
happen.
over. Well, this is probably our last hand because it is
Yeah.
11:01.
How's the action been?
It has
Good.
been
Good, and like we were talking about, it's flown by tonight.
Yeah.
It's absolutely flown
So
by.
I was talking actually with Billy before this, and in this room in probably Texas, I saw this 3 or 4 years ago, maybe even more than that, where PLO was starting to become the game of choice. So our 10-10 no limit players were moving over to 5-5
Yeah.
PLO because the money was bigger. Now clearly there's a bigger variance,
Right.
but there's more action, and
Mhm.
if you're not a grinder, we like action.
Well, and for the first 2.5, 3 years, Big O was the game here.
Okay,
The
so Big
game.
O is down
Yeah.
here. So I can see that it's starting to progress. Each night when we start our no limit tables, they slowly become round of each to PLO,
Right.
to uncapped PLO, and now obviously this was the request for the $10 PLO. Next Friday in Clyde's room, we're gonna run a 5-5-10 PLO game.
Okay.
Awesome.
So
Big game.
we're going to try blinds as opposed to just the single,
belt.
right? That says now we have 3 people committed with money
Yeah.
in.
I love it.
We're going to see some action. We're going
That's
to see
gonna
some
be a
action.
good game. Yeah, and
And-
Clyde's room, beautiful decor. Should be really nice.
And we were talking earlier tonight because we were talking about pot limit, and I told him, I said, I would like to see a pot limit hold'em game start up. It's so much bigger than no limit.
A pot limit.
Pot limit hold'em is so much bigger than no limit hold'em, because everybody will call. You know, if you make it a 5 on the button, at 20 bring in, no
You
matter
mean
what.
Omaha no limit?
No, I mean hold'em, pot limit.
Oh, pot limit for Hold'em.
Yes, and you'd be amazed how big that game gets.
Oh, I mean, I
Yeah.
don't. Yeah.
Well, it's even worse than this, because everybody will call that, if it's a 5 on the button game, or 5, 2-5, whatever, bring it in for 20. Everybody at the table calls a 20. No matter what, everybody calls a 20. They could have 7 deuce, they call the 20.
And it's fairly accurate.
Yes, at Kojak's it's 100% accurate.
That's
Yes,
accurate.
but it is. It's so much bigger a game, and I think if we got one started, I think the no limit players would, Hold'em players would gravitate
Well,
to that.
again, so again, as I was talking with Billy, it's seeping in.
Right.
It's going to take little by little, and our bomb pots basically introduced
Yes, it did.
people to Omaha PLO. A lot of people like to do it once, right,
Yeah.
and then they want to go back,
Right.
which is fine. But I do see in the next year that'll be the mainstay game, not only here, but I think
Across.
most of
Yeah.
Texas.
I have a very love-hate relationship with our double board bomb pots. It's a
Well,
very love-hate relationship.
well, so from a player's perspective and from a business perspective, so do I.
Yeah.
And they're a lot of fun. And again, it's poker. It's a high variance,
Yeah.
plus or minus. I just saw one on one of the side tables. It was about a 35. This is just our lowest game, right? It's about a $3,500 pot, right? So the guy that won it, he scooped it. He's obviously
Doing okay
happy.
for now, yeah.
But then I also lost a player.
Right.
Yeah.
And from
Yeah.
a business standpoint, we want to keep you guys here. We want you to
Yeah.
enjoy yourselves. And now, guys, listen. In any hand, you can go broke.
Oh yeah.
Oh, quads.
We
We have a quad
we
alert.
understand.
Quad alert for the last hand of the night.
Reagan picking up quads there. What do you got to say
Against
about that, Chris?
Maxwell's top 2. Quad alert.
Oh no.
Let's shut
And
up
Billy bluffed into him earlier for
let's
250.
shut up and see what happens here.
We want to see a 5 on the river.
We want to see a king
No,
on
a
the river
king
or
or
an
an
ace.
King. Yeah,
Oh, we're mean, by the way.
We
Yeah.
are mean.
Or a 5. Either one would get
I
pretty
think,
nasty.
Yeah.
I don't think the 5 does anything. Oh, for Billy.
For
I'm
Billy.
looking at Maxwell. I don't think Billy's in this hand at all. Billy's out of this hand.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Ah. And there he goes. He says, I want to see these.
He says I don't want to see.
Well,
it.
thank
Looks like he
everybody
folded
for
them.
watching.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, whoever scooped that last pot was the guy that you were better than.
Yeah, if it takes quads to beat me, then I'm playing pretty damn good.
Have a
So
good night, y'all.
I'm shutting it down.
we're shutting down
You
right
got
now.
it.
Thank everybody again.
Yeah. Thanks for
Hope to
sticking
see
with
you
us.
all out here.
And we'll see you next weekend.